Hey y'all, happy Saturday. This week seems like my days are completely off, and it's not getting any better of me trying to remember what day it is. What am I even doing? I hope you guys have all had a good Saturday so far. I'm just going to do a quick update and wanted to thank people for all the messages. Once again, you guys sent a bunch of messages. There's a ton of emails though. That's something else I want to address right quick. Let me play this and then I will just give a quick update. What y'all up to? What y'all doing this Saturday? Anything fun? Anybody got anything going on? Hey, Money Paws. Hey, Liberty Farmer. Hey, Perry, Sophia, Teresa, Blondie. Thank you, Blondie. I'll give an update on Kyle in a minute. Hey, me, Mother, Two Boys, Catherine, Zero, Larry, Sheila. Give me 1 second and I'll update you guys on Kyle. Hey, Tuesday's Dead, Cool Gamer, Snowflake, Cranky, Revival. So first and foremost, thank you all for the kind wishes yesterday. There was a bunch of posts on random videos and community walls and stuff like that about my birthday. So I really appreciate it. Thank you all. If I didn't comment, I wasn't on social media a whole lot yesterday. Kyle was admitted to the hospital. So for those of you that don't know, my members knew yesterday. I told them, but most of you didn't know. So he is actually being transferred right now to the main hospital. He's had to be on oxygen constantly. So without oxygen, his sats are still falling into the high 80s. He's got pneumonia and he's in rough shape, like really rough shape. He's been sick for about 2 weeks. So it's been over Christmas and stuff. It was really rough. And some of you guys knew, I talked about it a little bit about, that's why I was live so much, was just trying to occupy my time because I was worried sick about him. And he was trying to keep him rested and he had a headache so bad for a week and a half. And then finally it got so bad that he finally allowed me to take him in. And we went to a standalone ER yesterday. And as soon as we got there, they put the O2 saturation thing on and the little finger cuff, and the thing started going off, and I was like, God damn. And sadly, without oxygen, he's still not able to really get his oxygen levels up to normal. So they gave him some breathing treatments and started antibiotics yesterday. And then now he's being transferred to the main hospital. There's no beds. Unfortunately, there was no beds last night. So they put the order in to transfer him last night about 6 o'clock my time, I think. Probably 5. No, it was earlier than that. It was probably like 4:30 my time. I don't know. Everything's a blur at this point. So they sent for the direct admit, but the ambulance just got there. Like he's in transit right now. There's just so many people this is going around right now. Brutally obese Barney, get fucked. Seriously, straight up, get fucked. I'm sitting here talking about my other half being admitted to the hospital, and you want to start some bullshit drama about another creator. Get fucked. Some of you fucking people on this app need to disconnect and get a life. Truthfully. Fucking ridiculous pieces of shit. Anyways, so he's being transferred to the main hospital. He's not a good he's a good patient as far as he's respectful and stuff like that to nurses. Of course, he's great with that, but he is your typical male, absolutely hates. They gave him a bunch of stuff, Bex. He's gotten breathing treatments. They've been doing breathing treatments. So the standalone ER is your typical like ER, but not attached to a hospital. So they have access to, like last night I had to come home and got him a blanket and a pillow, and I took him food and drinks and stuff because they don't have a cafeteria. They usually just transfer the patients out if they need to be admitted. But because our hospitals are full across the entire valley, like we have huge hospitals here and there's been no beds available. So they just kept him there last night and they kept giving antibiotics and breathing treatments, but they don't have like a respiratory team. They don't have all of the things that they need. So luckily we did go that route though, because otherwise he would have just been sitting in the hallway all night last night. And he got his own private room at this little standalone ER, and the doctor was freaking fabulous. She was amazing. The nurses were great. Everybody was wonderful. So he got to just kind of ride it out there until the ambulance got there this morning or right now to get him. So he's doing as well as he can, but he doesn't like to be sick. Of course, he's your typical male. He's stubborn as hell. He's sitting there thinking of all the other things he should be doing, and I'm like, you need to be focusing on resting, and that's it. But this is my warning to everybody. If anybody is getting this stuff going around, take it seriously. We should have taken him in. I should have forced it way sooner. But unfortunately we didn't. But people are really getting sick with the stuff that's going on. It's going around. It's a lot of people are getting influenza. It's turning into a really, really horrible respiratory. Even the doctor was saying like this is going around everywhere, and especially after the holidays and traveling. And so if you or your loved ones get it, take it seriously because it is turning nasty for many people. She's had to directly admit so many people. So just be on the cautious side because it's definitely going around. So we are good. Yeah, see, and that's Kyle doesn't really have any baseline health issues that we are aware of. He's usually really healthy. But unfortunately, you know, there's stressors about it. His mom just had an upper respiratory thing a couple years ago and ended up needing a pacemaker. His bio dad died of a heart attack a couple years ago randomly after having the C virus. So it's just I'm a stress case right now. That's it. I can function. I'm used to being the patient or used to it being one of my girls. That I can deal with. Like that's a typical. I've had my girls in trauma bays. Like I've been down that road with them, and that just kicks into gear with it being Kyle. I've become like paralyzed. It's so weird. Beck's influenza A, but then there's some other stuff going around too, like RSV for little ones. A lot of respiratory stuff is going around, but they said it's just this strain that is kicking people's asses. Like there is literally no beds. It's been taking them almost 24 hours to get beds in hospitals here because it's been so horrible. So, oh, Revival, I'm struggling for sure. But with this struggle, I have to tell you guys some fun things. I'm not going to turn my camera on because I look as rough as I sound. But yesterday, oh, I came home after getting him all situated, and I was on the phone with Duchess. Kenzie brings in some Amazon packages, and she's like, "Mom, what'd you order?" And I said, "I have no idea. I didn't order anything." And she goes, "Well, there's packages here," and she starts opening them. I'm like, "Okay, whatever, sis." But she's like, what is this? She's like, did you put deodorant on your subscription plan? And I'm like, no, no, it's the deodorant I used or use. It's the deodorant I use. And with the deodorant comes a card. Oh my God. I laughed so freaking hard. It was the best situation ever. It says, happy birthday to my stinky friend. Much love from who else? I knew instantly. I texted her and I said, are you who else? She said yes. It was from the beautiful revival. Oh, I needed that laugh so bad. There's a whole story behind it too. But seriously, just gave, oh my God, it was so freaking funny. So funny. And it was the perfect timing. And not only that, but the beautiful Janice in accounting sent me some packages too for my Blackstone. She sent me cleaning stuff for my Blackstone and some seasoning and some little silicone like grease trap things and this Canvadiers. I don't know how to pronounce it. All-purpose Greek seasoning. So I'm excited to try that too. So to those two beautiful women, thank you so much, you guys. Absolutely. And everybody else made my day. But the deodorant thing, the stinky friend, I was like, well, yeah, I mean, I do wear a trash bag around according to some people. So, it gets a little smelly in this trash bag. So, but it was the best. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. It was the absolute best laugh, though. Truthfully, sometimes people just come and clutch. And the beautiful Terry Dean sent me a coffee cart. Like, you guys, just all of you, thank you so much. Such just spent time on the phone with me, calming me down. Like, all of you guys, thank you so much for being my little support system over here. My mother-in-law is really, really stressed. And because they've been going through health issues with my father-in-law, as you guys know, he's got hydrocephalus and just had that shunt put in not long ago, and he's making improvements, like major improvements, but we can't really risk them getting sick, so we don't want to. So they are at a distance stressing majorly about their son. As you guys know, they've lost two sons, and even though it's just pneumonia, which people die from pneumonia, so and I'm not saying that, like, he's in the proper spot, like he will be fine. Absolutely, he will be fine. But it puts all of that stress back on them. Like, they just, my poor mother-in-law is like so stressed. And it's just that trauma coming back around. So my father-in-law is extremely nervous. And I'm like, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. He's fine. So, anyways, just trying to keep everybody else okay is a lot. But, oh, is there a troll in here? I don't give a fuck. There's some people that want attention. There's been some community posts from some people, and my response will be a dedication of a t-shirt in their honor to charity. We're going to come up with a design, probably a skeleton popping out of a corpse or something like that, or a skeleton popping out of a hole in the ground, something like that, for charity. So that will be my only response for that. We're going to design a shirt for charity. So I don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Yeah, Tuesday's that. It just, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, it just, that's just, and I decided that last night. That will be our only response, is just a shirt dedicated in their honor to charity. Oh, Chapped. No, I want you guys, please keep Chapped in your thoughts. She's got her hearing again on Monday, the 6th. So if you are the praying type, or if you have positive energy, positive vibes, please send them Chapped's way. This is another one of those parole hearings every 8 months, and it's absolutely unnecessary. So, like I always say, it always could be worse. Kyle's in the best spot. Possibly could be. We're good over here, but other people. There's so much going on. Today is the 33-year of my anniversary of my survival. Oh, Chapped, you are such an amazing, amazing person. There he is. There's Cantonio right there. I made it to my new room. Is the bed a little bit better? The nurse was giving him shit yesterday about the he was complaining about the bed. He's like, yeah, this ain't very comfortable. And then he had an IV in his arm, and it's right in his right, the elbow area. Anyways, he's he was sunk down in his bed and he didn't want to move his arm because it kept shutting his fluids off. So his fluids would stop and they were like, okay, you got to keep your arm straight. So he had like worked himself down into this really uncomfortable position. And I was like, oh my God. Hopefully you'll be able to get better sleep there. Those ladies at that place were great though. Truly. Now that he's saying that. I know, Chapped. I know, but you're allowed to have a falling apart. You're allowed to feel everything. This has been a long journey, like a long journey. So Lollipop Girl, there's videos on my channel of Chapped sharing her story, her and Amethyst. Both have shared their stories over here. She was kidnapped and brutally assaulted 33 years ago. And her, oh God, her story, both of their stories are unbelievable, but her monster has been incarcerated. He actually escaped at one point in time, went on the run, was let out to go to a funeral and took off and escaped. She's been through, like, their stories are absolutely wild. So if you guys have not watched those, please do. Chapped, we do plan on after this hearing, and when she feels up to it, she'll be coming on to give an update and kind of talk about it too. So if you could just keep her in your thoughts and prayers, that would be wonderful. And every 8 months he goes up for parole hearings. This is like, it's fucking insane what she's had to go through the parole hearings and all that stuff. It's, especially if you've seen how those parole Amethyst story is horrifying too, and Amethyst Monster was released this last year. So yeah, of ice cream, 2 inches of ice cream of snow. Sophia, that's how it works, unfortunately, in some of these spots. It's so shitty. Yeah, there's a lot of people going through a lot of stuff, a lot. So 2 inches of ice, ugh. But that is all that's going on over here. That's it. The pups miss their dad, of course. Yes. Yeah, our parole hearings definitely need an overhaul. The prison system, it is not victim focused at all, truthfully, at all. And when the ladies, Chapped and Am, have time, Chapped wants to do an update, so we will be doing that. And then I think we're going to do we want to do an update and let them talk about like their experience. We also have the parole hearing that we went through with Am that's recorded that we want to share with you guys. And she has all of her police reports and stuff in a video too. Vibrator, he's in the hospital. He's got pneumonia. He was admitted. Well, he technically was admitted last night, but he just got to the main hospital. The ambulance just picked him up and took him over there. He just popped in the chat and said he just arrived. So was it a bumpy ride? Here's my thing. I have rode in ambulances so many times. I'd rather be unconscious. Like, that is a scary situation. When you're strapped down and you can see what's going on behind you and all the crazy traffic, I'd rather be unconscious, I think, riding in those. To everybody going through something. Chapped did. Oh, and that's another thing too. Chapped wants, yes, she's made some changes for things in her state specifically. So we will update on that too, because she got some things to change. Ooh, if you're getting terrible weather wherever you are, be careful, please, all of you. Hey, everybody coming in. Sorry if I missed you. Oh, shit. Chatty, please get yourself a beverage or something. Send in healing vibes and prayers to Kyle. Much love and many hugs to you. Thank you so much. Much endeavors. Thank you for becoming a member. And Duchess, thank you for being a member for 9 months. Appreciate all you do. Yeah, we're good over here, though. Everything's good. That's just the update. Right, Lollipop? It is. There's so many people that are sick and going through so much right now, and I think that's usually through the holidays. It seems like it's a trying time for a lot of people, but I just continue to think it could be worse. It could be worse. The one thing I did tell Revival today is like, can I bitch for a second? I hate driving big trucks. His truck isn't huge, but it's still it's a it's a diesel. It's just and it's got some get up and go when you hit that gas at times and you're like, whoa. But could be worse. Ooh wee. Thank you for that. Ooh, that sounded weird. Oh, thank goodness, Lorraine. Yeah, ice storms are terrible. I will definitely mention that to him. Oh my gosh. Just Jake. Is he doing okay now? I'm so sorry. It's seriously, like I've heard a lot of horror stories and people aren't trying to scare me, but they've been trying to like give me support and stuff about um like their experience with pneumonia recently or in the last couple of years of what they've had experiences, and I'm like, holy shit, like there's some horror stories. Driving a monster truck, Sophia? I mean, I could. Yeah, that's scary, just Jake. Right? Perry 2025 came in with a hold my beer and watch this shit. Get ice and snow. Yeah, ice storms are scary as shit. Diesel stinks. Yeah, that's vibrator. That's a lot. It's thank God for healthcare workers because they're being exposed. Duchess, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you too. I'm I will honestly, a lot of people, what are you doing for your birthday? And Kyle kept apologizing over and over. I'm sorry. I was like, it is just another day. And I will sacrifice any day to make sure he's home for the next 10 birthdays. Like, that's a whole different ballgame. I don't give a shit about my birthday as long as he's okay. That's it. That's all I care about. And before anybody fucking sits there and says, oh, Kyle's probably just in the living room. Unfortunately, no, he's actually in the hospital. So, I mean, people do the weirdest shit, but he's definitely not in the living. I wish he was in the living room. I wish he was. People are fucking weird. Okay. I don't have anything else to talk about. Isn't that amazing? Like don't really have more to say. I have been saying like honestly, I did see some stuff last night. I was sent some stuff. And my only What else? What else could happen? Yeah, OG, I have no, like, I took pictures of him yesterday. Tacento is one. He was supposed to be leaving for work on Sunday. He was supposed to be flying back to Washington to finish up another project up there. He was supposed to be leaving on Sunday, and he's like freaking out. And I canceled that, so I sent it to his buddy, a picture of him, and I said, you need to change his flight. He's not coming on Sunday. That's for sure. And he's like, oh shit. I'm glad he's there. So Lollipop, thankfully I'm in Arizona, so we have no snow here whatsoever. We don't get any type of bad weather like that. Let me see. It's right now 67 degrees here. So thankfully that is one thing I do not have to worry about at all. Oh, we thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Vibrator. I appreciate all of you guys. Seriously. You guys have been amazing. Perry, I do too. I do too. And everybody's sick right now, so it's like, okay, try not to touch anything. Try not to get too close to anybody. No, you're good. You're good, Lollipop. I'm just one of the lucky ones that doesn't get any of that type of weather. That is one thing that I don't have to worry about right now. Um, thank God. Like, but for all of you in those areas, please stay safe. Get your groceries and stay home if you can. Hopefully, most of you, I mean, people always have to work weekends and stuff like that, but if you can avoid being on the roads, avoid being on the roads. 24, 21. Oh, PB&J. I'm hoping at the hospital, they'll give him compression stockings. His skin was, because of hypoxia, his skin was turning purple. Like I think it freaked him out. Babe, are you still in here? He might not admit it, but I think he was actually scared yesterday before he went in. He was. I don't even have to say I think he was. He absolutely was, because his skin coloration was so grayish purple because of the low oxygen in his bloodstream. So, and he was trying to avoid going in so bad. He was trying so hard, and he wanted to drive himself. This is a typical male. We've got to normalize and somehow change this whole thing with men not tapping out and getting health care. Multiple days stuff. Oh my gosh. You guys stay safe, please. All of you guys stay safe. Open your water so your pipes don't freeze. Oh, Sasha, thank you so much. You guys, seriously, I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. That's really sweet. Blondie, yeah, his breathing the night before was so bad. Like it scared the shit out of me. So if anybody is going through this stuff, don't let our stubborn men, or stubborn females too, because some women hate hospitals and hate going to the doctor too. I get it. But make them go in. This shit's no joke at all. At all. -17? Ooh. Chapped, I know exactly where you're at though. And that's like, oh. Yeah, pneumonia is really like this. These viruses are no fucking joke right now. No joke. So, all right, y'all. I just wanted to update you guys and thank you once again for the birthday wishes. I am so behind in emails, and I am not even remotely going to make any promises that I'm going to open them anytime soon, because that's just the last thing I always go to. So if I don't email you back, don't take it personal, please. It's just right now there's just a lot going on. So I'm going to head over now that he's at the main facility. I'm going to go head over and see if bring him something to eat. He hasn't been eating either. So that's another thing. He wants a pink donut though. That is what I'm taking him now. So I'm going to go to the donut shop and get him a pink donut. But at least this one has a cafeteria so they can feed him. Last night there's 2 restaurants by this one, so I went to the one restaurant first and got him a chicken sandwich, and he was like, "Ooh, it's dry." He just doesn't have any appetite. So then McDonald's is on the other side, so I was like, "Okay, fine." So I was like, "Do you want to try something else?" I was like, "McDonald's is right here too. I can walk right over there." So thankfully he was like, "Yeah, I'll try some chicken McNuggets." So I went and got him nuggets, but I also got him cookies and a pie. He ended up only eating the cookie and the pie. Yep. Pink donut for Kyle. That'll be good. His sweet tooth is still there. Thank you, Be Real. I will absolutely take care of myself when it comes time. Oh, Ava. That's a good point too. I forget about all that stuff. He did tell the doctor, he's like, "Well," she's like, "Are you a smoker?" And he's like, "Yes." And he's like, "Well, I think it's probably a good time to quit smoking because he's hasn't hardly smoked for the last 2 weeks as is." It's thrush is a yeast infection in your mouth, babe. You probably had it as a child, like a lot of babies get it. Um, but it's like the white coating on the inside of your mouth. It's a yeast infection in your mouth is what thrush is. Eat the sweet stuff, yeah. Lollipop girl, thank you for being here. Kyle's like, I know. Be real. I'm hoping they test him now that he's at the main facility. I'm hoping they test him for sleep apnea though, because I think um he's had some breathing stuff, and Duchess was like explaining some stuff, and I was like, ooh, that might be good. Right, Bo. That's what I need to follow him up with that too. I need to quit too. Right, NorCal. Yeah, I know. I need to take that lead. I'll do it next live, but I want you to go do a couples massage. Oh, OG, thank you. That's sweet, but seriously, you guys are, it's okay. Ah, oh my God. No, Miss Leah, you were one of the kiddos or parents. For you, my gosh, no. Your Kiwi mate says breaking news. Nick the Hat confirms OJ Simpson will not be joining this. God. Oh. He'll be hooked up to all the monitors now, PB&J, now that he's at the main hospital. Miss Leah, I'll text you when I get off here. Your neighbor just came home too? Okay. Now I'm a little bit more stressed. I'm waiting to see if she comments back. Oh, she's got pre-existing health issues that I always worry about. Oh. No. Yes, Benny Ray, I will. I'll make sure. The doctor last night didn't give us any restrictions. She actually told me I needed to go get him food, and I made sure with her before. So I will do the same with the new doctors. I'm very good about stuff like that. Like I don't sneak stuff in unless it's a Diet Coke. I always have people sneak me in a Diet Coke. But it usually, even if I'm on liquids, it's still usually they let me have it. So Mercedes girl, yeah, your story had me scared shitless. I knew, and especially like your mom's health has been, I'm just glad she's got all you, but I can only imagine how stressed you guys have been too. Mike, thank you so much. Thanks for the birthday wishes and the support. Thank you, Mike. It's good to see you back. I hope you had good holidays, Mike. You're getting tested? Ooh, NorCal, a Snorgard. I'm going to have to look that up. Your cat added the puffins. Yeah, be careful. If anybody, like, once again, you guys, take it seriously. Ooh, liquid IV. Amazing. I like the squenchers better for the flavor, but if you need it, liquid IV is a good one too. All right, I'm going to get off here, and you get it every time you get strep. Oh, you guys be careful, please. The shit that's going around is no joke. So take care of your loved ones. Take care of yourselves. Go in if you get this crap and be careful because it's no joke. And thank gosh he's where he needs to be. He'll be fine. We'll go through the courses and I'll keep you guys updated, but he's in a good spot. So it could be worse. It absolutely could be worse. And we don't want it to be worse. But for those of you in the middle of all the ice storms and winter storms too, please be careful. Stay safe. Stay off the roads if you can. Ooh, that would be cool. Vibrator. That would be really cool. Yes. A lot of liquid IVers in the chat for sure. Double pneumonia. Mercedes girl, babe, are you still in here? She said last night when they did the chest x-rays that his lower left, it's the lower lobe of the left lung that's really bad. My mom had pneumonia. Shit, babe, it's going on like 5 or 6 years ago. And they found nodules in her lungs after that, but she has never fully recovered from pneumonia. She was hospitalized 2 or 3 times back to back with pneumonia, and it did so much damage. And then they found those lobes. It's been a whole thing for her too for quite some time. I think it's been about 5 years now, but she had to be on vancomycin over and over again. And it's still like, it took everything to knock it out. And she's still having a hard time. Thank you, Alma. Mom's was her left lung after a day. Started the whole, see? Yeah. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to head over there. I will keep you guys updated. I might come on tonight, depending on what's going on, and just bullshit with you guys, distract myself. I'm not good in situations like this. This is where I struggle. I'm good at being the patient. I'm good with, like I said, the girls being. Kyle, that's a whole other story because the girls get all freaked out like Kenzie's been. Is he okay? Is he okay? Aaliyah's been, is he okay? Is he okay? Alana kind of lives in Alana's world, so we're okay there. She's worried, but she finds things to do to occupy her time. The dogs are stressed out. His parents are stressed out. Like, everybody's stressed out, so we're just trying to keep everybody okay. But we'll be good. So I will see you guys soon. Thank you guys for all the love and support and the birthday wishes. I appreciate you guys. We will see you guys very soon.